Hello, student of class 11. Once again, we are here with a new video, and the topic is dimension analysis. And we are going to learn about application of dimensional analysis, where we can use the dimensional formula and how to use it. We are going to learn in this video. The first is to find the unit of physical quantity in the given system of units. And before starting, I think that everyone is now very clear what is dimension and how to find it. If you don't know, I will give you one example how to find the dimension of any of the value, any of the physical quantity. Suppose we are writing the dimension in the form of m for mass, L for length, and T for time, and the power I am using A, B and C, and this is in the square bracket. A, B and C are the dimension of mass, length and time. So in this way we have to write the dimension of any of the given physical quantity. Suppose the physical quantity is work, and everyone know that work is equal to force into displacement. Now the dimension of force we can find with the help of formula. Force is mass into acceleration, and the displacement is s. The symbol of displacement is s. Now the mass is taken as m, and acceleration L t to the power minus 2, and this s displacement again, the dimension is L. Now it can be m L here and here also, so m L to the power 2 and t to the power minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for work done. In this way we will find the dimension of any physical quantity. So this m has power 1, this L has power 2, and this time has power minus 2. This is the dimension of mass, length and time in work done. Now the topic is to find the unit of a physical quantity in the given system of unit. Suppose we had find the dimension of work done, and it is asked to you that you find the unit of work done in MKS system. So in MKS system the mass is measured in kilogram. We can write it kilogram. Length is measured in meter, and the dimension of meter is square, so we can put a square here. And time, the unit of time is second, and it is written like this. So this is the unit of work done, kilogram meter square per second square in the MKS system of the unit. If it is asked to find the unit of work done in CGS system, CGS means C for centimeter, G for gram and S for second. So mass in CGS system taken as gram, so you can write gram. Meter can be taken as centimeter, square, and second is same second, so it will be the unit of work done in CGS system. Like this we can find any of the unit of the physical quantity in any of the system. First we find the dimension, and then we will convert it into the respective units. This is the way how to find the unit with the help of dimension, to find the unit of a physical quantity in the given system of unit. This is the way how to find the unit of a given physical quantity. Now this is the second use of dimension, to check the correctness of an equation. किसी भी equation की correctness को भी हम check कर सकते हैं with the help of dimension. और ये कैसे करेंगे? How can we do it? Let us see an example. Before understanding this method, I will give you one term that is called principle of homogeneity. Principle of homogeneity. What is this principle of homogeneity? Principle of homogeneity of dimension. Principle of homogeneity of dimension means the dimension of all the term on both sides of a physical equation must be same. Means if I am writing the dimension of any physical quantity, any of the physical equation, and I am putting any of the equal sign here, so on the both side, on the this side and this side, the dimension must be equal. This is called principle of homogeneity. I will write the definition here. The dimension of all the terms on both sides of a physical equation must be same. This is the principle of homogeneity, and with the help of this principle we can check the correctness of an equation. How can we do this? Suppose I had written equation, you had learned in the class 9th, first equation of motion is v is equal to u plus at. Now what is v? V is final velocity, u is initial velocity, a is acceleration, and t is time. Now the dimension of velocity is L t to the power minus 1. Dimension of this velocity initial is also L t to the power minus 1, and dimension of acceleration is L t to the power minus 2, and the dimension for t is t. Now by first we will write the dimension of each and every term physical quantity in this way, and then we compare L t to the power minus 1 is equal to now L t to the power minus 1 plus L t is here 2 times, so L t to the power minus 2, and the power on t is 1, that is dimension of this t is 1, so we will put plus 1. Now this will be, now again L t to the power minus 1, here L t to the power minus 1 plus L t to the power minus 2 and plus 1. Now it will become L t to the power minus 1 is equal to L t to the power minus 1 and plus L t to the power minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Now if you see this side also, the dimension is L to the power minus 1, means dimension of velocity, and on this side is also, this is dimension of velocity and this is dimension of velocity, means velocity is equal to velocity. This is the way to check the correctness, means if on the left hand side and right hand side both the dimensions are equal, then the given physical equation is also correct. This is the way how to find the correctness of an equation with the help of this dimension. Now we'll take one more example. Suppose kinetic energy is equal to potential energy in any case. So half mv square is the formula for kinetic energy, and mgh is the formula for potential energy. Now dimension of mass is m, dimension of velocity is L t to the power minus 1, dimension of g is acceleration due to gravity, means acceleration, so g L t to the power minus 2, the dimension of acceleration due to gravity is L t to the power minus 2, and h is length or height, that is the dimension of h is L. Now if you put every dimension on both sides, now this half has no dimension, so it will be not be taken. So dimension of mass is m, and velocity dimension is L t to the power minus 1, and we will put 2 because it is square, so we will put 2 outside of the square, is equal to dimension of mass is m, dimension of g is acceleration, that is L t to the power minus 2, and dimension of h is again L. Now if we combine this तो it will become m l, क्योंकि यहाँ पे स्क्वायर है बाहर तो हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे l स्क्वायर एंड t की पावर -2 इज इक्वल टू m l 2 बार है यहाँ पे तो l स्क्वायर एंड t टू द पावर -2. If you see the dimension of mgh is ml square t की पावर -2 and dimension of kinetic energy is ml square t की पावर -2. Now the dimension on both sides is equal, so according to principle of homogeneity the dimensions are equal, so the given equation is also correct. This is also correct. Now in this way you can find any of the given equation by your own. How to find the correctness? I am giving you the work to solve by your equation of motion. Second equation, s is equal to ut plus half at square. You can solve it by your own and find it is correct or not. This is homework for you all. Now the next is to convert a physical quantity from one system to the other. एक सिस्टम से दूसरे सिस्टम में भी हम किसी भी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी को कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. जैसे this is the third application of dimension. Suppose I had written 1 meter and it is equal to 100 centimeter. So 1 is the numerical value of the unit meter and it is equal to 100 centimeter. If you see this, तो यहाँ पे क्या दिख रहा है कि जैसे हमने यूनिट को छोटा किया, मीटर से सेंटीमीटर किया, तो इस न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू की वैल्यू बढ़ गई, 1 से 100 हो गया. तो जब भी हम किसी भी यूनिट को छोटा करेंगे तो उसकी जो न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू होगी बढ़ती चली जाएगी. सपोज आई हैव रिटन 1 आवर इज इक्वल टू 60 मिनट. बोथ हैव द सेम मीनिंग. इफ आई एम सेइंग 60 मिनट, it is equal to 1 hour also, but hour and minute are the different units. Meter and centimeter are different unit. Suppose I had written 1 kilogram and it is equal to 1000 gram. Both have same value, but the unit is different. It is kilogram, it is gram. But when I change the unit, you see the numerical value also change. So we can convert the physical quantity from one system to another with the help of dimension. How can we do this? Let us understand with the help of example. Suppose N1 and U1 is equal to N2 U2. Now what is N and U? Nu is equal to constant. What does it mean? I told you that N is the numerical value and U is the unit. Suppose 1 kilogram is here, so the value, the measure is remain same. Whether we can change in the unit, but the measurement will remain same. 1 किलोग्राम की वैल्यू 1000 ग्राम कहो या 1000 ग्राम मतलब 1 किलोग्राम, दोनों का मतलब एक ही निकलता है. तो N is always the numerical value and U is the unit. सपोज हमारे पास एक यूनिट है, एक क्वांटिटी है जिसको हमने इस यूनिट U1 में लिया हुआ है, हम उसको कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हैं दूसरे वैल्यू में. तो लेकिन उसका मेजरमेंट तो सेम रहेगा, बट वी कैन चेंज द यूनिट. सो इसका नंबर भी चेंज हो जाएगा, इसलिए हमने इसको पे N2 लिया है और इसको U2 लिया है. तो N1 U1 इज इक्वल टू N2 U2, ये हम देखेंगे. नाउ व्हाट इज यूनिट? आई रिटन N1. यूनिट कैन बी रिटन इन डायमेंशन M, L and T form. It is equal to N2. It is written as M, L, T. Now since units are different, so M1, L1, T1, it is 2, L2 and T2, and we can write the dimension A, B, C, A, B and C. Now this is the way to write the quantities नाउ व्हाट इज n1? n1 इज नोन टर्म, n2 इज अननोन टर्म, मीन्स ये हमको दिया होगा, हमको ये पता करना होगा. Suppose we have to convert one unit to other. Now we have to find this value. So what is n2? n2 is equal to n1. यहीं पे रहने देंगे. And dimension we can take it here. That is m1 upon m2 to the power a, l1 upon l2 to the power b, and t1 upon t2 to the power c. ऐसा हमने कर लिया. तो दिस इज द न्यू वैल्यू ऑफ द गिवन फिजिकल क्वांटिटी जिसको हमने दूसरे यूनिट में कन्वर्ट किया है. लेट अस टेक एन एग्जांपल. सपोज न्यूटन to be converted into dyne. Now everyone is familiar with this term. Newton is the unit of force in SI system, and dyne is the unit of force in CGS system. This is the unit of force in SI system, and this is the unit of force in CGS system. Now we have to convert this. Now n2 is equal to n1 m1 upon m2 to the power a, l1 upon l2 to the power b, and t1 upon t2 to the power c. Now dimension of force, dimensional formula for force is, dimensional formula for force is equal to m l t की power minus 2. Now you see the dimension of m is 1, length is 1, and time is minus 2. So this is the dimension of this. So we will put it here. n2 is equal to n1. अब n1 कितना है हमारे पास? 1 न्यूटन है. तो दिस इज 1, n1 की वैल्यू 1 हो गई. एंड m1 क्या है हमारा? m1 हमारा किलोग्राम में है, और m2 हमको निकालना किस में है? ग्राम में, क्योंकि CGS में है, ग्राम में करना है. इसका डायमेंशन कितना है? 1, तो यहाँ 1 कर लेंगे. दूसरा लेंथ चेक करेंगे. L1 किस में दिया है हमको? मीटर में, क्योंकि बड़ी यूनिट है. L2 किस में करना है हमको? सेंटीमीटर, क्योंकि छोटी यूनिट में निकालना है. इसका डायमेंशन कितना है? 1 है, यहाँ 1 लिख लेंगे. टाइम हमारे पास 1 सेकेंड, एंड यहाँ पर भी हमारे पास 1 सेकेंड, लेकिन डायमेंशन कितना है इसका? -2, यहाँ पे -2 कर लेंगे. दिस इज द वे हाउ टू राइट. नाउ व्हाट इज n2? n2 इज इक्वल टू 1. नाउ this is kilogram and this is gram, so it will be 1000 gram, because in 1 kilogram there are 1000 gram, upon gram. This is meter and this is centimeter, so this is 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter upon centimeter. Dimension is 1, and this is second, and this is also second. Power is -2, so it will be cancel out. Now n2 is equal to 1 ग्राम से ग्राम, so this will be 1000 ग्राम into 100 centimeter, and second square. So this will be n2 is equal to 10 to the power 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 10 to the power 5 gram centimeter per second square, or 10 to the power 5 dyne. This is the way how to convert any of the physical value into the different unit.